you think it is. They are rude. They don't like me because I'm in a buggy.
Yellow. I want to say a few things about WindRock. Why am I pointing over there? Alabama's not over there. Honestly, I don't know where we're going. Anywho, take two. No. Okay, goodbye.
So are you going to tell me what we're talking about? Because I never saw the clips.
I don't know. We don't plan well. We don't plan these things very well. We're getting better though. This is our review of WindRock Park, but WindRock Campground specifically.
Not that it really needs our review because it's pretty well known.
And who are we to review anything? They do well at, they have their own social media presence and everything. So I'm just kind of looking at this more of a maybe you live really far away from WindRock and you thought about wheeling here and you're unsure about the camping situation, or maybe you watch our channel and you're passing through, or you think about coming to this area. The campground is actually really nice. Like, you could stay here unrelated to wheeling. And we actually, some people have done that. I will say, if you do that on the weekends, you will hear, traffic from side by sides and such, four-wheelers coming and going.
Tis crowded on the weekends.
Yeah, the weekends get, this place is kind of dead now.
It's a ghost town now, which is why we're doing this, because this is weird.
There's like 5 or 6 people here.
I can't imagine doing this with people beside of us.
So they have a nice bathhouse.
Yes.
It's spacious. There's several showers in there, bathroom, several sinks.
It locks for all you ladies. Yeah. I don't think the men quite care about that, but ladies and children, it locks. They give you the door code when you check in. So that's nice.
Yeah, there's a code for the door. Cabins galore. I mean, just up here by the campground, there's a lot of cabins. But there's cabins like you got to go down the hill. It's a 10-minute ride to the trailhead, the general store. And there's cabins all along the way. And there's cabins back out toward the 4-lane. I mean,
cabins of all types. Small,
there's yurts
huge
too, which you'll see in the drone footage. However, I'll lay that in here. Yeah, they have like yurts over there. And what they're expanding, they're either adding on to the campground or the maybe it's going to be more cabins. I'm not sure. I'll ask before we leave, and I'll put that in a text in the video. When I flew the drone over there, there's yurts, and I saw that construction going on.
Anyway, the place is huge. We just kind of wanted, I don't know, you think off-road park is a wide range of off-road park. I mean, we've been to as primitive as it can get to...
Oh, where you stay in a field and run off a generator.
Yeah, so it's nice to know what you're coming to, and WindRock does a good job with their website, but...
Yeah, there ain't nothing we're going to tell you that you couldn't learn on the website, but video over reading. They got full hookups, 30 amp, 50 amp. The water's fine. We've been making coffee with the water, cooking with the water. We drink it after the Brita filter. Tastes fine.
Yeah, that's not true everywhere.
So. No, last place that water was...
we didn't drink the water there.
Tasted a little like chlorine. The weekends here different. It's more side-by-side based, and I'm not going to get into the side-by-side thing. That's another video if I would even rant about such things.
No,
but it fills up with side-by-side people.
It's like it, and we're in here in the winter time, and I think a lot of the people with like full-size rigs come up maybe on like the weekend. They live around here or whatever, or they have cabins. I don't know.
Some people showed up late Friday, rode that night, wheeled, rode Saturday, and then left Sunday morning. But I guess if you only lived an hour away, that's not too bad.
But anyway, I mean, they like this place has stuff like, I don't know, it's like 6,000 acres, you said, or something?
72,000 acres.
It's humongous.
Spread out. For the off-road guys, maybe you've never been here, it's a long haul or something. I don't know what to compare it to, but if you ever been to Harlan and you compare that to here, Harlan feels small and manageable. Going to nearly every trail is kind of like going to Mason Jar at Harlan. If you've never been to Harlan, I don't know what to compare it to. It's spread out. I mean, it is really spread out. Now, you can get little clusters of hard double black trails, one after the other in certain areas. But you might do that and then have to ride for 30 minutes. If you're in a buggy like mine, me and my buddy Derek, with coilovers and stuff, we just roll through there and maintain, 20, 30 miles an hour on the gravel roads, and we make short time of it. If you're on smaller tires, it's going to take you a little while, or you just, beat the crap out of your rig and you don't care. And that's okay, but you need to know that you don't just simply run back to camp for lunch here or something like that.
Yeah, if you're bringing your families and you got kids, you've got to pack for the day. There's no like swinging back by, to get something or to use the bathroom or to eat lunch. Like, you pack a cooler with plenty of snacks and drinks and whatever else your kids need, and you are in for the long haul for the day. So,
speaking of coolers, they will search your coolers at the beginning of the trailhead. They do not allow alcohol. You can have it here in the camp, but we watched a lot of people get turned away. And
they tell you that everywhere.
Yeah, it's pretty clear.
It's posted everywhere.
I know, like Harlan and other places say no alcohol, and I think it's kind of like they say that because they have to or something, and nobody's really enforcing it. But if you don't know, they enforce it here big time.
You need your pass, and they will look at your passes.
They look for the passes. They were super nice.
But no, they're nice about it. Yeah, everybody's been nice, but
except for side-by-side people.
Stop.
I'm leaving it in. She doesn't want me to share my opinion of side-by-side people, but she's not exposed to them like I am.
The ones at Harlan were like fantastic.
They were. That was fantastic.
We're going to do another video on trail etiquette and what we like.
Trail etiquette / side-by-side rant.
And what we do, but not everybody does it. But it's nice when you're in groups. But we're going to do that. That's a whole separate video.
That's a separate video. We're rambling here.
Yeah, you're going to have to go through all of this.
Oh, I know. I'm going to have to cut so much stuff out. Let's hit the highlights real quick and put this at the beginning of the video. They have bathhouses that are very nice. And with a code on the door, they have cabins galore everywhere. The camper sites have power, sewer. They have 30 amp, 50 amp, fresh water.
They're
spacious. Compared to some other places that we've been to for an off-road park, very nice, spacious. Picnic table, fire ring with the little griller 2000 thing for the fire.
Your own trash can.
Trash
that
can
they come pick up for you.
Yeah, they come around and pick up the trash. Playground, which we're going to put in here. You'll see from our kids' point of view.
Hello. WindRock is a really cool campground. There's a playground, which is behind me. And the playground's actually really cool. There's just like shelter, which is what I'm in. It has all kinds of picnic tables. I think that's really relevant for adults can sit down these picnic tables while watching their kids safely. Like right there, you can. So yeah, that's the playground. It's pretty good. I am gonna miss WindRock. Hopefully we come back soon. It was definitely a campground that I would totally say, let's come back to. And yeah, I'm also excited to go to Alabama. I was there a long time ago when I was way younger, just with my daddy, and we'll miss WindRock. Tennessee is an amazing place, but I do love this camper journey, and yeah. Bye.
a big shelter and playground over there, which was a big thing for me and the kids because we just came from a campground that didn't have anything like that.
Wash area. They have a wash station, and if I edit this up the way I'm picturing, you're probably watching me wash the buggy right now in a time lapse.
It's expensive though.
It's $2 for 3 minutes. And major tip here, I just learned this today actually. Put the tokens in there one at a time. The lady had to come out and turn the thing on for me today. They had disconnected it because it froze last night. And I started just shoving tokens in there, and she told me do it one at a time. And that makes sense because the first time it cost me like $25 and I didn't get the buggy clean. The striker is very small in there, and sometimes it doesn't hit. So if you put one in there and it doesn't work, you just kind of bang on the thing and it'll work. So I'm like, well, how many tokens did I shove in there at one time that it didn't even pick up on? So put your tokens at the wash bay, at least the one up by the office on the campground, one token at a time. I know that kind of sucks, but you'll get more for your money. But it's still great as you see here and everything, and works out really good.
Another highlight is that I always like to look at when we're going to places in general, but especially off-road parks, is it near anything? Are you going to be in the boonies where you will not have access to hardly anything? I mean, there's always going to be like a gas station, but like I'm talking about Walmarts and like Dollar Generals and like, you know, if you need something or whatever, this park is very close to, I don't know if it's a major city, but
Oak Ridge is a major city.
It's a big city. Oak Ridge, it takes us like what, I don't know, 15
minutes away. There's everything. Red Lobster, Outback, there's Waffle House.
We're fixing to go eat at the Applebee's.
We're going to see if we can get thrown out of the Applebee's.
Date night with the kids.
That's why I look decent. See, I don't always look like I crawled out of a junkyard. And I found my busted knuckle hat. Real happy about that.
And I hardly ever put makeup on and actually have jeans on.
So, yeah, there's Advance Auto, O'Reilly's.
Hardware stores that we hit up.
Ace Hardware Store. There's another car wash right in town.
PetSmart, which we hit up.
Yeah, PetSmart, Walmart.
If you need something, you're going to be able to find it very quickly here. We're not, you know, yeah. So if you need something, we're close by a major town.
There's a side-by-side place, Pro Services. If you watch all our videos, then you saw they helped me out on the buggy there. So they were really helpful.
Oh, side-by-side people were helpful.
All right, I'm going to try not to rant about side-by-side people, but I think
there's also like other amenities here, like WindRock. They've done an amazing job with this place. But there's a general store which they advertise themselves very well, and you will spend lots of money if you go in there. And
pretty proud of their merchandise.
Yeah, and then top of that, they have, well, people who are riding by, they have amazing mountain bike trails.
I think if you're into mountain biking, you know what WindRock is.
They have a shooting range, which I wanted to hit up, but it just didn't work because I have to work. Somebody's got to work. I couldn't get time away to.
And somebody's got to do the laundry and cook.
Go shoot some guns. But anyway, they have this really nice shooting range.
There's a museum in town. So Oak Ridge.
Yeah.
The bomb that we dropped on Hiroshima, America, was made here in Oak Ridge.
Yeah, so there's a cool history there if you look it up. I just kind of stumbled upon it because I always look up the towns that are near where we're at to see if there's something cool for the kids to do. There's a museum you can go to, which we didn't have time to do, which was a bummer. But there's also a coal museum that's not too far. So there's some cool stuff. So yeah, check that out.
All the office staff was real friendly.
Oh yeah, because we
stayed here 2 weeks and we meant to be here for 1.
Oh my gosh, we went up there like 4 times. That poor woman was probably like, these people, because I had to like keep adding on days. And then when we decided we weren't going to go to Choco, I had to go up there again and be like, I swear we're not usually like this, but I need to add on like another 5 days or whatever. So she was. Oh, and they let us ship the packages. Yeah. They're really good about that.
Yep, ship packages here. They have fuel too.
Oh yeah, we
Down there
spend a
near
lot
the
of money
store.
on fuel here.
Yeah, I put 93 in the buggy. It's like $40 a day to ride.
You're not gonna come here and not spend money.
Nah, this place is expensive. By
but
the time
it's nice.
What's the camping, like
The
45
camping's not
bucks
bad
a night?
actually. No, yeah, for full hookups, it's not bad.
Yeah,
It's 45 a
that's
night.
pretty reasonable. It's, you know, the riding. Like,
And
if you're going to ride here more than a few days, you just buy an annual pass.
yeah, which is why we'll be coming back.
But you got to buy it. It's per person, not per vehicle.
Yeah,
So
including your children.
Yeah, you got to pay for the offspring.
But if you're smart, if you do it smartly, at least with camping, and you know, cabins can be split and stuff too, but, and I don't know the cabin rates because I didn't even look, but the camping, so the sites are really wide. They allow you 2 tow vehicles and you can have up to 6 adults. So you can split that with somebody, have another tow vehicle with your rigs, and it's pretty affordable then. So then it would be like $20, $25 a night. So. And
then every cabin is set up with parking. Like, they know people's coming up here with trailers, large trailers sometimes. So they got some overflow parking where you can generator camp if you want to. And
they've got tent camping, which is separate.
Camping.
I don't even look into that, but I know that y'all tent campers out there, and y'all rock. I just can't tent camp anymore.
We tent camped one time and we promptly bought a truck bed camper.
Yeah, which is another video we're gonna do, is kind of like our camping revolution or whatever. But anyways, I think that covers it.
Yeah, I think that's about it. I think we're gonna go try to get thrown out to Applebee's.
Yeah.
Would you like to hear me rant about side-by-side people?
Nobody wants to hear that.
Comment below and tell us if you want to hear my thoughts on, and experiences. It's not just thoughts, it's experiences with side-by-side people.
I don't think you can just lump it as side-by-side people.
I think you're right.
I think it would just be...
I think we need to wrap this up, so I'm hungry.
Me too. I want to go to the Applebee's.
Let's go get thrown out to Applebee's.